Hello everyone, welcome to Little Chapel of Faith. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all of those, please like, subscribe, and share. That's all we ask. We are here for the Imitation of Christ, which I'm enjoying a lot and getting a lot of feedback on this. People actually, enjoying it and enjoying listening to it. I am too. It's, it's good. I like it. But in any case, we are here with chapter 13. So let's continue. Chapter 13, on resisting temptation. We will never be free of trials and temptations as long as our earthly lives last. For Job has said, "It is not the life of human beings on earth a drudgery?" Therefore, we should always be on our guard against temptation, always praying that our enemy, the devil, who never sleeps but constantly looks for someone to devour, will catch us off guard. No one in this world is so perfect or holy as to not have temptations sometime. We can never be entirely free of them. 2. Sometimes these temptations can be very severe and troublesome, but if we resist them, they will be very useful to us. For by experiencing them, we are humbled and cleansed and instructed. All the saints endured tribulations and temptations and profited by them, while those who did not resist and overcome them fell away and were lost. There is no place so holy or so remote where you will not meet with temptation, nor is there anyone completely free from it in life. For in our body we bear the wounds of sin, the weakness of the human nature in which we were born. 3. As soon as one temptation or trial goes, another comes. We will always have something to suffer because we have lost our original state of happiness. Many try to fly away from temptations, only to fall more deeply into them, for you cannot win a battle by mere flight. It is only by patience and humility that you will be strengthened against the enemy. 4. Those who only shun them outwardly and do not pull them out of the roots will make no progress, for temptations will soon return to harass them, and they will be in a worse state. It is only gradually, with patience and endurance, and with God's grace, that you will overcome temptations sooner than by your own efforts and anxieties. When you are tempted to seek advice of a wise counselor, and do not yourself... When you are tempted to seek the advice of a wise counselor, and do not be harsh with persons who are tempted. Rather be happy to console them as you would wish to be consoled. 5. The beginning of all evil temptation is inconsistency of mind and insufficient trust in God. Just as a ship without a rudder is tossed about with every storm, so those who are neglect and abandon their good resolutions are tempted in diverse ways. Gold is tried by fire, and the upright person by temptation. Often we do not know what we can do until temptation shows us what we are. In the early stages of temptation, it is necessary to be watchful, for it is easier to overcome the enemy if he is not allowed to enter into your mind. But if resisted and shut out as soon as he knocks, as someone has said, resist the beginning, the cure applied afterward is too late. This is how temptation is. First we have a thought, followed by strong imagings, then the pleasure and evil emotions, and finally consent. This is how the enemy gains full admittance because he is not resisted at the outset. The slower we are to resist, the weaker we daily become, and the stronger enemy is against us. 6. Temptations differ with different people. Some are greatly tempted in the first stages of turning to God. Some have it in their later days, while still others have it all their lives, and there are also those who are only highly tempted. But it is all part of God's plan for us, whose wisdom and justice knows each person's state, and orders all things rightly for the salvation of his elect. 7. We should not be discouraged when tempted, but turn into fervent prayer to God, who in his infinite goodness and compassion will help us in all our needs. St. Paul has said that together with the trial, he will also provide a way out and the strength to bear it. Let us humbly submit ourselves to God in all trials and temptations, for it is the humble and submissive that will save and exalt. 8. Through temptations and trials, our spiritual progress is tested. If we are fervent and devout and unaware of any difficulties, it is no credit to us. But if we endure patiently in the time of temptation or adversity, then our spiritual advancement is apparent. Some people are kept from grave temptations, and yet every day they fall into the same petty faults. God in his merciful goodness permits this to keep them humble, so that they will not trust in themselves, seeing how easily they are daily overcome. Excuse me. And that is our daily Imitation of Christ for today. We'll be back tomorrow for more. Until then, be well, be kind, be safe. God bless you all.